to the Peter generally not in Massachusetts over Bristol County, southeast of Massachusetts, around the world. And good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Sunday, July 19th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Sunday morning, July 19th, 2026. It's 7 a.m., 7:55 a.m., and it is 69 degrees and sun skies here on at 9. The top story at 7:55 a.m. is 2 U.S. service members killed in Jordan. Another is missing after Iranian strikes. Russian launches its biggest and largest ballistic missile attack on Kiev since the start of the war. Andy Burnham prepares to lead Britain to face Trump. ICE officer connected to fatal main shooting and suffered 2021 head injury, which he said had led him with cognitive deficits. Massachusetts included the iceberg letters recall tied to sexless war outbreak. PG&E restores power to thousands of frustrated San Francisco customers after a 6-hour outage. State Street layoffs loom as Boston firms targeted $1 billion in benefits from AI reorganized. Taylor Farms lettuce sample tests positive for cyclospore as recall outbreak expands. Mayor Zoran Mamani, the legal team, is rumored one of can arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu during his next visit to New York City. And the question taken over the Clancy trial. Sports. It is England, the third-place winners in the World Cup, beating France in Miami last night, 6-4. And in Major League Baseball action, Red Sox chalk up another win. That's 12 in a row with a 7-6 win over the Tampa Bay Rays. Today, Sox are going for the sweep of the Rays at 1:35 p.m. at Fenway Park. Another Major League Baseball action. It's in Pittsburgh Park 7, Cleveland Guardians 1, Chicago Cubs 6, Minnesota Twins 2, Philadelphia Phillies 6, New York Mets 1. It's a Toronto Blue Jays 1, Chicago White Sox 7. It's a Colorado Rockies 10, Cincinnati Reds 3, Texas Rangers 7, and Atlanta Braves 6, and the Baltimore Orioles 4, Houston Astros 2 and 11 innings. It's a Milwaukee Brewers 8, Miami Marlins 6, and Kansas City Royals 6, Santa Padres 1. Now it's the Diamondbacks 5, St. Louis Cardinals 3, and the Cleveland Guardians 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 3, Seattle Mariners 4, San Francisco Giants 3, and 10 innings. It's the Athletics 15, Washington Nationals 1, and Detroit Tigers 7, LA Angels 7. WNBA action. It is Indiana 108 and New York Liberty 88 and Minnesota Lynx 101. Portland Fire 93 and Golden State Factory 74. Washington Mystics 69. And today, 3 o'clock FIFA World Cup will be beating Argentina against Spain. NBA Summer League action. Orlando Magic 103, Boston Celtics 97, Milwaukee Bucks 96, Phoenix Suns, Philadelphia 76 94, Memphis Grizzlies 101, Houston Rockets 90, Washington Nationals, Washington Wizards 91, Atlanta Hawks 83. Golden State Warriors 92, LA Lakers 88, Indiana Pacers 91, Dallas Pelicans 73, and San Antonio Spurs 86, Phoenix Suns 81. Askren makes a motion to return to man after illness. Duplessis Rats estimated next UFC Championships clash. Ryrie says Gaiman and Rabian return for the Mariners. And take a look at Travel Watch at 7:57. Beep! MBT Rockland Line train 5010, 6 a.m. from Rockland Operating 5 minutes basket between North Station and Rockland Line train 5013, 6:30 a.m. from North Station operating 50 minutes basket between Sable and Rockland to the earlier Darbridge issue. And smooth sailing on highways and byways of New England, except a little bit slow on Route 91 a little bit after Route 21 in Windsor, Connecticut. Shifting gears to the weather at 7:58. It's going to be a sunny and delightful day on tap at Norton all around New England, as it's going to be a no significant change in moderate potential for downpours on Tuesday, Wednesday, along with some hazardous marine conditions. Plans the less humid today and Monday, although dangerous whip currents are expected today on south-facing beaches. And active weather returns on Tuesday. Was that never mind? Stronger downpours is possible to go along with potentially hazardous marine conditions and ice surf, and dried out late week will return more seasonal temperatures and low humidity levels. In the next weekend, pleasant and much less humidity on Monday, although dangerous whip currents are expected today on south-facing beaches. As of early this morning, we're still watching some lingering showers and thunderstorms on Cape Cod and Islands, but anticipated strong cold front is now working its way central to New York and Vermont in direction. This features past sedge before sunrise will begin about northwesterly breezes upwards of 25 miles an hour to increasing cloud. Covered rapidly, following dew point temperature humidity levels. In fact, dew points in the northern New York and Vermont are now at the mid 50s. Drill Mixon should push these down into the upper 40s in the full sun today with infinite bar temperatures in the upper single digits to low teens. But mid-July set angle look that's open should still support has the upper 70 low 8. May will be have some clear and clear air. And that's the smoking condition we did out with the reset. If you had headed to the summer beaches spot, smart well 47 feet from the yesterday's southwest winds will still support a high risk of rip currents with the rip current stability and the effect of the day. That's only 5. The orbit spot not driven to the day qualifies to pick at 7:26 minutes. Certainly in the ready to enjoy. High pressure continues to reach in the night and shifts of just 2 hours. South and Monday with east and winds and strong radiation cold and where the will out. Patchy fog for given to the wet condition for the last 24 hours, but 2 birds still will be falling to the night. Monday's a touch warmer, but still Sunday, sunny pleasant day. The low to mid 80s and active weather returns Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, the number round of soaking downpours is possible to go along with the potential hazard of rain condition ice surf. And still some details out about weather looks appears to turn more humid and settle again by Tuesday. Continued potentially Wednesday without the next warm strong northern stream. A bit upper level disturbance drawn over to strap for the moisture from the northeast cover west from to still more some details that I heard up, but weather looks supposed to turn more humid and settle by Tuesday. Continued potentially into Wednesday without the next warm strong northern stream. Mid upper level disturbance draws northern tropical moisture from the northeast Gulf and Tuesday into Tuesday as a lot ahead of a surface cold front of occlusion which moves offshore in the early Wednesday. Strong moisture convergence should favor Tuesday. Tuesday as having a greater potential for downpours and heavy rain footprints. And global ensemble QPF probably show moderate to 70%, probably 24-hour rainfall in minutes. Greater has over East New England low 30%, probably 2-inch 24 hours. So wind fields are also improved too, but it's available to then translate to severe whatever. Most of the machine land progress still not for much potential by Wednesday. More instant top shots on storms are favored underneath. They're up to open for it being to pull away later Wednesday. Wednesday. We'll also make a mention for Mariners Beach, course that southwest winds will also pick up substantially Tuesday night and Wednesday. Some will 34 knot wind progressing out of the waters are in the 40-70% ranges, so it's very possible gale watches could be needed in the coming days. Seas are expected to build and become rough, reaching upwards of 12 feet in the east summit out of water, so it could be somewhat a need for high surf lines for surface beaches in the coming days to drain out. Late we return to more seasonal temperatures and low humidity levels in the next weekend. And cyclone Florida is still coming on. However, late this weekend and the weekend, but surface high pressure building and stuff should somewhat drive over low humidity levels and seasonal temperatures. Forecast today is going to go like this. Today, sunny sky, 81 degrees, northward spot, 9 to 11 mile for tonight, close cover, 32 degrees, and north about 5 mile coming to even Monday. Sunny sky, about 82, low 57 degrees, coming southwest about 6 mile in afternoon for Tuesday, but the sun guys, the chance of shot storms likely late on Tuesday, about 77, low 70 degrees, a lot south wind increase 20 miles an hour, and on Wednesday, shots likely and shots likely to be a thunderstorm after 2 p.m., but you fog before 9 a.m. 182 degrees and a low 62 degrees. It's down for about 8 to 11 miles an hour. Higher. 22 miles per hour. Chest patient is 8%. Thursday, check the shot before 1 p.m. But the south sky about 70 low 60 degrees and off for about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Chest patient 30%. And Friday, south sky about 82 low 61 degrees and coming north around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. And for Saturday, most of the south sky about 82 degrees. Coming south around 8 miles in the afternoon. Right now, 69 degrees in first skies. And that's going to be it for our morning report on this July 19th, 2026 on a Sunday morning. Here, Jay Wiggins, have a good morning, my day, dude. Stay safe, be well, be well. Have a good day, and good morning.